I'm Clive. My name actually means cherish life. So I wish everyone cherish their lives and also learn happily.
Many of us believe that we can change our destiny through education. But does the promise of education ever come true? The Yidan Prize is looking for an answer. Today, 58 million primary school-aged children are still not in school. This means that around 10% of the world's children do not receive primary education. Even if one is lucky enough to get in school, education does not guarantee you a job. 26% of young people worldwide are unemployed, and currently 300 million job seeker ranks are further increasing with a rate of 45 million per year. What will the future be like? The unemployment rate may increase even further. Research shows that automation will threaten 47% of jobs in the United States, 69% of the jobs in India, and 77% of the jobs in China. In 20 years, about 35% of current jobs in the UK are at high risk of being replaced by robots. Even though this applies to the developed countries, this may cause the current education gap to increase even further. This is only the tip of the iceberg. There are many other pressing issues in education that the world will be facing in the 21st century. The world needs a big idea. But what the world needs more is a public mind that creates many big ideas. We have one big idea, the Yidan Prize. Every year, the Yidan Prize recognizes and supports leading change makers from research and development for their most forward-looking innovations that can create profound impacts on the education system for a better future. The Yidan Prize aims to bring together the world's brightest minds for a new, constructive, and inclusive dialogue on solutions. Over the next 50 years, 100 laureates will leverage their big ideas with the continued support from the Yidan Prize. These big ideas, together with the prize, aspire to make the world a better place for many years to come. The Yidan Prize, creating a better world through education.
Our dream is to recognize innovative educators, to make everyone learn happily, no matter what kind of challenges they face in life. Our founder is from Tencent. Our mission is to create a better world through education. So I would like to highlight briefly some of the features of the prize. So every year, I would just translate about the features of the prize. So every year we give two prizes, one in education research and one in education development, because innovation can come from different ways. They are great researchers, even from Nobel Prize winner. They haven't put into practice, to create greater impacts. They're also great development ideas that doesn't have enough evidence. By building this bridge together, we can help to support the ecosystem. And each laureate will receive around $4 million and half as cash prize to recognize their work and half as project subsidy. And they can decide completely to how to use the fund, to expand the projects in the nation or bring the ideas to another countries, or even invest in interesting ideas they believe in. And here are some tips, not on the slides, about the prize. We focus on the models, 4 criteria: future-oriented, innovation, transformative, and sustainable. I think we will be too naive or arrogant if we say we can change education without engaging policymakers. We are just a little drop of the ocean compared to the government expenditure. So we use a tool to influence the government.
The United Nations has made education a priority. In its Agenda 2030, Goal 4 calls for inclusive and equitable quality education and lifelong learning opportunities for all. Will this goal ever come true in your country? The Yidan Prize has commissioned the Economist Intelligence Unit to figure it out. This is the story of our predictions that will redefine the future of education in 25 economies. In 2015, Norway invested as much as 9% of GDP on public education expenditure, but the percentage in Nigeria was only 0.7%. High-income economies are expected to decrease the government expenditures on education. By 2030, Norway's public education expenditure will only account for 6.4% of GDP. But in low-income economies such as India, it is estimated to increase its public education expenditure from 4.1% of GDP in 2015 to 4.8% of GDP in 2030. However, high public education expenditure does not guarantee affordable education. In India, a four-year degree at university will still cost more than double the average income per person. Even in developed economies such as the United States, it will rank the fifth most unaffordable in terms of university education after India. And a university degree no longer promises you a job. Finland, which offers the fifth most affordable university education among 25 economies, is also the economy with the sixth highest youth unemployment rate. To fill the skill gap between education and job market, some economies have introduced STEM programs. In less than 50 years from now, new STEM graduates in Russia are expected to account for 1.4% of the labor force, the highest on the list. At the same time, the youth unemployment rate could hit 22.5% of the total labor force in 2030. What will the future hold? Are we ready for 2030? Get the full picture on yidanprize.org.
I was an engineer. I believe in God and data. So we have our research try to influence the government. So last year we launched out this worldwide Educating for the Future Index to measure about input, not output, not student performance, but how economies are preparing our students for future skills. So it covers 35 economies, 77% of population, 88% of GDP. So we measure three indicators: policy, teaching, and social economic, and about 6 future skills: leadership, interdisciplinary, creative and analytical skills, digital and technical skills, entrepreneurial, and global awareness and civic education. Today I would like to show the Korea case. So Korea ranks 12 among the 35 economies and ranked 5th in Asia Pacific. It is number 5 in Asia Pacific. Okay? This is the overall score. As you can see, Korea is leading in policy and teaching. And traditionally, Scandinavian countries, they lead in socio-economic environment. Finland ranks number 1 in socio-economic. New Zealand ranks number 1 in teaching. Singapore ranks number 1 in policy. So we also compare Korea, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Japan. Don't worry, you can download the data file from our website. Yeah. And I just want to show, if you can see the green color, it means it's number 1 in the world. So Korea is leading ahead for many, among our 32 indicators, had lead many indicators. It's not about competition, it's about learning. Korea performs very well in all these indicators, including national education strategy, and effectiveness of policy implementations, although you may have different thoughts. So I would like to congratulate for all the teachers here. Teacher qualification, 100%. So amazing, incredible. FH teacher salaries went high, that's good. And also there's career counseling for youth in schools. And opportunities for collaboration beyond classroom. I also want to appreciate those who are from corporate, from CSR, corporate social responsibility, and civil society, and also the contribution from Ahsoka, because university, industry, university, and also the society collaboration also score 100. So for the modest band, you can take a look. I'll skip this. For the lower band, cultural diversity and tolerance. And ladies, gender diversity, we need to put more effort. I'm so glad that we have more gender equal representation here. So from the score, from the ranking, we can see actually career education can be further improved through two ways. First is the most difficult way to change the societal norm, how people think. The second way is through us to improve the curriculum. And then I really appreciate and I really support you to use our index to influence the government. Previously, we brought our laureates to Harvard and Cambridge. Harvard University and Cambridge University, both of the laureates. And surprisingly, the researchers there asked me whether they're innovation from Asia. So the researchers from Harvard and Cambridge, they asked me whether they're education innovation in Asia. I'm angry. Of course we have. So that's our plan. So we will create 3 conferences, regional conferences in Asia, America, and Europe. And we will bring innovators to the conference to share our Asian perspective. Lastly, I would like to close by a story. 2 years ago, I and our founder Charles, we met Bill Gates. Traditionally, lots of our Asian friends believe we should learn from the West. But Bill Gates in person, he said, we want to learn from the East. Look at our success in economic development. It's because all of our educators. Today we should celebrate our previous success and embrace the development of the new age. With this, I should save some time to listen to you. Thank you very much.